Ashley here with Losing It with Sam and Ash and leader of Team Thrive. Today we are going to pick your brand colors. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take you through what different colors convey and emote so that you will have a little bit more reasoning behind what color you choose. Now, I really think a lot of times it comes down to what colors you really vibe with, and I kind of believe if you've taken the color personality test, a lot of times it seems like people's favorite color aligns with their personality color type. I don't know why, but that's kind of what I've noticed. People that have red personalities usually like some sort of red or pink variation. Might be like a white with red personality blend. People that like purple, a lot of times I find they have a blue personality, a helper type personality type with a driven red type. I don't know if that's just something that's kind of making up in my head, but I feel like I've seen that correlation. And so this is going to take it a little bit further because I do, in some ways, I want you to just pick your favorite color, a shade of that, and go with it because I want you to be so tied to it that it's attraction marketing and it conveys that, but I also want you to know what else it would convey so you can make sure that your whole brand lines up. Okay, so first let's look at red. A red is a very passionate, strong color. It gets people to act, it gets them really excited, but it also kind of gives off that stop or danger, kind of action. So you have to be careful using red. If it's just red, 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 then it's kind of like that, like a little bit too much, but a little dash of red really can be cheery and thoughtful and happy. So if you choose red, you probably want to use it with a color that really offsets it and balances it, like white or a yellow, or even mixing it in with a pink type of background. Oh, here's some examples of red. So, these are some heavy hitters. Netflix, McDonald's, of course, H&M, Adobe, Pinterest. So definitely not like a weak color choice for a brand. Then once again, I would look back at your color board. And a lot of this was me just, what do I like? What do I feel is exciting me at the moment? Because you do want to stick to it. You don't want to go from all dark greens and browns and wood, type tones to this. That's very inconsistent. It doesn't make sense to people, even though I love those things. Like I love Free People, Bohemian. I love that look. Like I'm very like that, earthy and gritty and outside with no shoes all the time, wild hair. But when it comes down to it with my brand, this is the way this brand is what excites me the most to create. And so that's why I choose it, because if I were to go out and photograph or create, that this is what makes me the most excited. Even though I honestly don't have a ton of like this color in my wardrobe, it's something I actually, thinking about that too, I actually aim, well, I have a pink shirt on right now because my mother-in-law just bought it for me, but I actually aim to try to buy, once I choose a brand, I kind of let it become me, because I'm taking selfies all day, or not all day, but that's what I want. So when I'm in different atmospheres, I'm actually thinking of what will my clothing look like on my Instagram feed? How will it show up? Because if I'm wearing all the time all black, which I do all the time, then it's going to darken my feed. But if I'm wearing lighter colors, whites and brights, then that's going to add to the light and brightness of my feed. So that's something else that you might want to consider. That if you feel like, say, purple is a great color choice and you want to do that for your brand, but you're like, I would never wear any purple, you might want to reconsider it, because you really, once again, want to be tied to your brand. You want to attract people that love purple, or like I would love to attract people that love pink and coral. Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they're going to be a better coach or we're going to get along better, but I feel like, oh, if you like coral, then we might get each other a little bit. So that is your next assignment, is to pick 1 to 3 colors. Really, you don't have to have more than one, and I wouldn't do more than 3. Mine, just to kind of show you, coral is my first one, and I tie it in with a lot of white and black and white. So that's my main one. But there are times when I definitely need other colors to make my graphics or whatever I'm looking for with pictures more interesting. And so then I use bright yellow and bright blue in my secondary colors. And so that's what you're gonna see on my mood boards. But there's definitely other colors And it doesn't mean I can't ever put anything with aqua in there, but I just want to make sure that it goes and flows. So I want you to actually, this is going to sound scary, I want you to actually pick out specific colors. So not just coral or purple or green or teal or aqua, but specific colors. And so what you can do is you can go to one of these sites. This one is coolors.co./browser right here. Or here's another one that's w3schools.com. This will be in the text of the lesson. /colors/colors_picker.asp. And so let's say you wanted to do purple. So you could pick one of these. Is that a sextagon? Is there 6 sides? You could pick one of these purples. Of course, if you go up more towards the blue, they're going to get cooler and more blue. If you're going to go towards pink, they're going to start to get more fuchsia. So let's say this is the purple. Okay, so then you're going to pick how dark it is, the shade. That's going to be really light, pretty lavender. And then you can go super dark, and then it's almost like a midnight blue. So there's no wrong answer. You're just going to pick. Let's say you wanted kind of like a Tiffany's blue. That's really bright. It's too bright, right? If you're going to do Tiffany's, so you can say, okay, still I'm feeling like this is probably the right tone, but it's too bright. So then you can kind of pick around. You have to decide, nope, that's too green. That might be too blue. So this is one way. And so what you want is, I want you to capture this number right here. This is the HTML code. So it's hashtag or number sign 66FFCC. So if you're like, that's my green, then copy that, and you're going to fill that in on the quiz, and I want you to save that somewhere that you don't forget it. All right, and I'm going to show you how to use that in Canva and different tools, but almost every design tool will just let you plug this number right in, so you can have very consistent color. And then once you get on your phone and you can do it, you also might want to just like find it. And so look, I can put it in here. It takes me right there. You might also want to screenshot it and save it to your phone so you have a color swatch. Go back to your color, your mood board, and like, I can tell right now, ooh, okay, I forgot. Bright yellow. Let's say I would do bright yellow, bright blue, and a dark red. I can fine tune it, but okay. So anyway, you can kind of see, and that's going to be, like I said, too many colors for most. So you're really going to concentrate on one, and then just have kind of 2 sidekick colors. Happy designing!